This lesson is going to cover what you should do to plan your essay. So you've already read the question. Now what in the world do you do next? Well, step one is to make sure that you understand the question. Yes, I know, this is what I went over in my last video over and over and again. But you really need to make sure that you're answering the question that is being asked. Because once again, if you're not answering the question that's being asked, you can write the best essay in the world, it still receives a 0. So make sure you understand it. Once you understand the question, your next step is going to be brainstorming. Brainstorming is just getting all of your ideas out on paper. And it should be fast. Brainstorming really shouldn't be any longer than 2 to 3 minutes. And during those minutes, you just keep writing. You just keep jotting ideas down of things that you could include in your response to this question. Step 3 is to create a graphic organizer. So you have your brainstormed list of ideas. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. You need to take a minute or two to pick out the good ideas. And then from the good ideas, you need to create an organizer that works for you. One very basic graphic organizer that you can use is this one. You start with your main idea in a box. Coming from your main idea, you have your major points that support your main idea, or if this is a persuasive essay, you have your arguments to support your side, either for or against. I have 3 shown here. Sometimes prompts tell you how many you should have. Other times they do not. If the prompt does not tell you how many supporting points or how many arguments you should include, 3 is a good general number to use. So if it doesn't tell you, I would strongly suggest going with 3. And then on your organizer, from each point or argument, you have details that further support it. Okay? Again, magic number being 3. 3 supporting details for each main point will help you build a really strong, developed paragraph. You might ask where in the world you need to pull those details from. Well, depending upon your topic, you can pull them from any number of places. If your topic is related to literature, you should probably pull ideas directly from the literature that it's about. Maybe it was about a reading assignment, an article. You want to pull details directly from that article to support your point. You can pull them from your own life. You can pull them from events in history, news articles, statistics, current events. It all depends upon what the topic is where you're going to pull these details from. But you should always have details that support your main points and main arguments. And again, 3 is kind of the magic number. This graphic organizer may work great for you. It works pretty much for any essay topic. Or if you have another graphic organizer that you like to use personally, you can certainly use that to plan your essay. Really, the main thing is we want to make sure that you have it planned, that you have it organized in some way. And then step 4 is drafting your essay. Please don't confuse this with planning. It is not the same thing. Planning should be done with a graphic organizer of some sort. Drafting is actually writing out your paragraphs. So many students, when they're given scrap paper to plan, they draft, but they skip the graphic organizer, they skip the brainstorming. Each of these steps is really crucial in making sure that you're writing a well-developed essay. So please make sure that you plan with the graphic organizer first, and then you draft before you write your final copy. Some questions I'd like you to answer in your submission box, please. After you've answered the questions in the submission box of your assignment, please make sure that you submit it. If you have any questions, don't forget to call or email me. Thanks.